In a significant development, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping have come to an agreement aimed at swiftly diffusing tensions along the line of actual control between the two nations. The LAC has been a focal point of tensions since the violent clash that occurred in June 2020 in the Galwan Valley of eastern Ladakh. This pivotal accord was reached on the sidelines of the BRICS Summit held in South Africa, where leaders from Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa convened to discuss global and regional issues. During their interaction, Prime Minister Modi and Xi Jinping concurred on directing their respective officials to accelerate the process of disengagement along the LAC.
Prime Minister had interactions with other BRICS leaders. In a conversation with President Xi Jinping of China, Prime Minister highlighted India's concerns on the unresolved issues along the LAC in the western sector of the India-China border areas. Prime Minister underlined that the maintenance of peace and tranquility in the border areas and observing and respecting the LAC are essential for the normalization of the India-China relationship. In this regard, the two leaders agreed to direct their relevant officials to intensify efforts at expeditious disengagement and de-escalation.
The core focus of these efforts is to ensure that peace and stability prevail in the border regions and that both countries uphold the principles of the LAC, a crucial factor for fostering a stable relationship between India and China. This significant development follows the 19th round of India-China Corps Commander level talks held on August 13-14 at the Chushul-Moldo border meeting point on the Indian side. During these discussions, both sides engaged in positive and in-depth deliberations concerning the resolution of pending issues along the LAC in the western sector. The Foreign Ministry highlighted that two nations approached these discussions with an open and forward-looking perspective in line with the guidance provided by their respective leadership. As both India and China work toward de-escalation and disengagement along the LAC, this development holds the potential to contribute to regional stability and diplomatic cooperation. The agreed-upon measures reflect a shared commitment to resolving disputes through dialogue and maintaining peaceful relations between the two Asian giants. The scope of disengagement and the specific locations along the LAC where it will be implemented remain uncertain as of now. Sources indicate that while awaiting clear directives, several probable approaches have been outlined for potential phased disengagement in specific areas.